It looks like a frat house. We've got to do something. The question is, can I redo this bathroom for $100? Because I'm a cheapskate and I'm not sinking $1 more into this bathroom when I know I'm going to take a sledgehammer to it in less than 6 months. So this is 3 thrifty ways to refresh this bathroom. They say you can't put lipstick on a pig, but I'm about to try. Now, initially, when we bought this house, I figured we were gutting this. I wouldn't have to deal with it. I was already measuring, knocking down walls in my head. Then life happened, Hurricane Ira, a recession. All those lovely things have gotten in the way of my contractor actually showing up. There's 3 ways that you can refresh a space without painting, replacing cabinets, and without replacing fixtures. And I'm talking about a refresh. The first thing you gotta do is clean it up. Now this bathroom, it was gross. I steam cleaned the tile. I wash the walls. Make Magic Eraser your friend. It can take years of the Marlboro Man off your walls. So we wash everything else in our house all the time. Wash the walls. And I got rid of those awful bifold doors that didn't work right, that were behind the door, that squeaked, and you couldn't get at. The worst part of the cleaning, believe it or not, was not the tile and the grout. It was the wallpaper removal. And they had your typical 90s wallpaper with a little bit of sparkle and a whole lot of texture and a whole lot of groovy mauve. That took a while, a ton of elbow grease, and I'm not looking forward to the rest of the wallpaper in the house, I can tell you that much. It's a bitch. It is labor intensive. The paper comes off easily. It's the glue underneath, and if I have one tip, it's spray it and let it sit. Let it get wet and congeal. It'll come off easy. And then come back over it with 220 sandpaper to make it nice and smooth, get out any of the gunk and the bumps that are left behind. Once it was a clean slate, I could see how but ugly it really was. And I noticed something else. The colors of the year were right there staring me in the face. Blank canvas and repent. Is it repent? It should be repent. Redent point. The color of the cabinets, redent point. The color of the walls, blank canvas. Don't tell me trends don't repeat themselves. They're right here in the 90s living in this bathroom. You're reliving it. But don't make that mistake. Repent now. This is flesh color.
Just a flesh wound.
It is flesh color.
Just a flesh wound.
We embrace the colors of the year in this case because I'm not replacing those cabinets. I'm not painting them, and I'm certainly not painting the walls after taking that wallpaper off. So we did some peel and stick wallpaper, which I was dying to try. It's very easy to do. A little tip on wallpaper, cut the first piece and then cut the others. If you cut the first piece and hang it, then you can see where the seams are and you can give yourself just enough room with a little extra on top and bottom because it will trim off the extra afterwards, but get those seams to line up and you'll have a lot less waste. The wallpaper was way easier than I thought. We used a spatula and a plastic ruler to get out the bubbles. Start from the seam and push your way out. And it lifts off if you make a mistake. It is forgiving. The other ways that I introduced color were in the curtains for the linen closet, which I took the doors off of, and the shower curtain, which was a lovely find. That was a nice cotton, sort of a winter white, with little puffy things on it. It's very cute. That was a splurge at $24.99, but it does make the room very sweet. Walmart was a gold mine for saving money. I got cheap towels. I got these lovely fluffy bath mats. Now I actually bought extra that I'm not including in my budget because they are cheap and they don't last long. And here's a little aside. Towels and bath mats are much like underwear and bras. They are not meant for a lifetime. They are not a permanent investment. So change them up. The other color accents came from things like accessories we had around the house. I did not buy anything new accessory-wise for this bathroom. What I did do was use Graham's depression glass, which we have the pink, which come to find out, the pink is the most coveted of all depression glass. And it cracks me up because if you don't know what depression glass is, so it was mass-produced, cheap glass that people saved up coupons to go get from cereal boxes, like a decoder ring.
Only members of Annie's Secret Circle can decode Annie's secret message.
Turns out this shit's worth money, and it has a nice, rosy, raspberry blush accent. That's another color of the year, in case you didn't know. I used some of the girls' artwork that we had laying around. Last but not least, the easy fix is change the light bulbs. They had these hideous, big, I'm a movie star 1990s milky daylight bulbs. I took them out, believe it or not, put old-fashioned Edison bulbs in there in a soft, warm light that's more flattering. We added a night light, which the girls had since they're babies, and a little LED in the linen closet with a little something at night that's on a remote. That was an Amazon cheapo thing. They don't have much battery life, but they look really cool.
I don't cross my T's, I don't dot my I's, I won't say pretty please, or speaking little white lies. I've got a rebel soul.
Let's see how we did. We went slightly over budget. However, towels are expensive, linens are expensive, and wallpaper, even peel and stick, believe it or not, ain't that cheap. That blew our budget. We replaced the shower head and the toilet seat. That's something you have to do. Now that you've seen the refresh, make sure you subscribe so you can see the real renovation when it comes, because it's coming. Thanks for watching.